Etana, one-on-one, taking the firestorm she created.
Yes, I am a Trump supporter.
With her comments about Donald Trump, head on.
Play what Uno want to play and flip it on me, and that's not a good thing.
Has the 80s feud between Ninja Man and Shabba
Big Dr. Stinking Shabba
been refueled?
Me and Kibba bad, him down bad.
Well, it seems so.
You know, I'm not when me want.
Ninja Man is here to tell us.
Me get fed up by it, so me want to put a stoppage to it.
And the sons of the late and legendary Prince Buster
Enjoy yourself and
continue his legacy. Two of them are here to tell us all about it. All coming up right here on stage.
the premise, the very underlies of the hill. Shabba round to the right.
Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winford Williams. We'll be back.
The great Prince Buster.
Welcome back. Ska legend Prince Buster was laid to rest last Saturday at the Maypen Cemetery in Kingston. A pioneer of Jamaica's popular music, Prince Buster's career spanned all facets of the music. From sound system operator, songwriter, producer, to label owner and a performer. A father of 20, the hard man for dead singer.
you pick him up, you lick him down, him bounce right back.
Died in a Florida hospital on September 8. At the age of 78, two of his children are Sultan and Saladin Ali, who are our very special guests right now, right here on stage.
On stage.
Gentlemen,
Peace, big man, peace. Nice to meet you, sir.
welcome.
Peace.
So you're Saladin, right?
Saladin, yes.
Sultan.
And Sultan.
Prince Buster Jr.
And I understand that you found another one because it was always 19.
Oh, wow.
And since the funeral, another one was discovered.
I
Another
can
brother,
attest to
another
that. I can attest, yes.
Sibling?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I peered up, looked at him, and felt the energy.
And you know, and you accept him?
I accept him
So
right
you
away.
walked up at the funeral and says,
No, Flabba, the musician,
yes,
bass player,
brought him to me and said, do you know this man? And I was like, I looked at him. And once he said, I said, brother, I felt the energy exchanging.
Oh,
and I
wow.
looked at his eyebrows and I'm like, yeah, my brother.
All right, so let's talk about your father's legacy. How would you sum up his legacy? By the way, before people start wondering, you look like Sammy Davis Jr.
Thank you, Mr. Whitford.
Yeah, I need to say that because that could be a distraction.
No.
Because some people might be wondering,
He's
Sammy
an
is
icon that I respect.
Yes.
Today, Michael is good, all them great. But in my book, the #1 showman ever to live, Mr. Sammy Davis. So it's a big compliment for me.
All right, so let's talk about your father's legacy.
Yes,
Sum it
sir.
up for me.
Well, he's a visionary. He's a man that had a vision, had no money. So for the viewers out there, don't worry about money. Vision is the key. The burning desire, the sensation to visualize it, even when your mother and your father don't believe and they laugh in your face. Remember, the stone that the builder refused always become the head cornerstone. They laugh at my father when he decided, so we're going to create something that's Jamaican.
Yes,
he was
they did.
influenced by the great Randy Williams of Miss Lou. And I might add, I was in a movie in 1975 when I was at Kingston College called Marijuana Affair. I played a role with Mr. Randy Williams at the Central Police Station. I have never seen that movie. So if you got it in Jamaica, please send me a copy. Marijuana Affair, it was started by Mr. Calvin Lockhart. It was produced by Lucian Chin, 1975 circa. My father, back to him, a visionary, burning sensation, burning desire. Mr. Drew Creed had won some kind of sweepstake lottery. He had big bucks. Mr. Coxon Dodd went to farm work, had finances. He only had a vision.
Nothing.
Started an idea. He wanted to create a music that would help to ease out the rhythm.
But
of
was
blues.
he a musician when?
Yeah, he was always singing in
born?
school. Yeah, he was always in school musically,
Okay.
but financially to back that he didn't have it. What he had was the backing of Western Kingston.
Yes.
I was born in Rose Lane, Western Kingston.
But he worked for Sir Coxon, did he? Didn't he?
Yes, but even before
Andrew
that,
Creed.
he was trying his own little entrepreneurship type thing. But when he worked for Coxon, after so far you cannot move up the elevator, so to speak. He had aspirations, he had goals. Yes, I'm at the bottom, but my chest is bigger than I'm broad, and I think I deserve to be at the top. And you must understand that it's a competition. Yeah, you can go but thus far, yeah, you know? And he decided to move away from Coxon because they was trying to like hold him in a set category.
Yeah.
And he started doing his own thing.
So his work was as a sound system
operator, collecting money at the gates.
Sir Coxsone.
Yes, strong arm man, protecting Coxsone.
Bodyguard.
Oh, bodyguard.
Bodyguard
Because
at
Jew Creed
first.
folks used to just destroy Coxsone's dance.
Yes.
My father's a boxer by trade also, so he had a very, serious left hook.
So it's important that we sum this up.
Yeah.
Because we talk about the pioneers of Jamaica's music,
Yes,
Jamaica's
sir.
popular music. And these three gentlemen are three pillars.
The three pillars of the
Undoubtedly
Jamaica
so.
The three, you
foundation
say,
music.
of the foundation.
Yes.
Because there's Jew Creed,
Jew
Yeah.
Creed,
Sir
Coxsone,
Coxsone Dodd,
and Prince Buster.
Buster.
The difference is, they were playing the American boogie woogie.
Yes.
You see? And they think that was the elite music. Because remember, we're in a small island. So some folks tend to think small.
Yes.
Buster came from a small island, but had a patriotic zeal within him to create something that was Jamaican.
Yes.
Because he was influenced by, say, Mr. Randy Williams and Miss Louis Bennett. So when he started trying to create that little 2 and 4 beat, the scab beat, they laugh at this. So Buster, you're going to do this little boop, 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 boop.
Boop music. They
That's why he got the
criticize
name
him.
Boop.
Boop.
That was a disdain word they use, a derogatory sense.
It's like
so
a
Buster,
diss.
you're not going nowhere with that.
Really?
Because, yes,
you're not getting nowhere.
he had to persevere. But what happened? It was right before independence in 1962, and that music ushered in a revitalization. Some people of a country was proud to have something that's different, that was helping to ease out the
And
rhythm and blues.
uniquely Jamaican.
That's what it is.
Yes.
And finally, the massive Western Kingston, because it was a downtown music, you must understand
Yes,
social
yes.
economics.
Of course.
Okay, the downtown people, my father called them the donkey people, because we are from the donkey people, because I was born in Rose Lane. But it's not where you come from, it's your vision again.
Yes.
So when my father started to rise up, the people started to go with him. His sound system was called Prince Buster, the first voice of the people. The people
That
is
was the
power.
tagline for the sound system?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the people is
The
the power.
voice of the people?
First, no,
The
the first voice of the people.
The first voice
of the people, the common people.
Because then the radio station,
They wouldn't play.
they wouldn't play the music.
So the sound system was a promotion.
So every Saturday, the new record would be dropped in the dance.
Chocomolan, Farsazal, Jubilee, I was at all,
Jubilee.
basically. My grandmother was one who cooked the curry water and the manish water, so to speak. My mother used to be at the door collecting the money. My uncle, Mr. Newell, used to be in the bar selling the red stripe and the hot beer and everything. It was a whole family conglomeration from Western Kingston.
Started at Rose Lane.
So when we talk about the music, the reggae music coming out of West Kingston, in every way you can think of, you can imagine the consumers of it, because they were the first to dance to it, to give it power, to give it love.
Right.
Endorsement.
When nobody knew this music,
Yes.
they were dancing.
They didn't
people-
care
the people.
because all they heard was rhythm and blues faster. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. That's what they were used to dancing to.
Yes.
And my father came and changed that.
That's the American music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He changed it.
Didn't he make the chart in the 60s? I read where he made the Billboard chart. The Hot 100 in the 60s. What was it? Are you aware of that? Is
Yes,
that true?
I am aware of it. Yes, it did.
Ten Commandments
Madness.
was a smash hit. He was the first Jamaican to have a contract with an American company, RCA.
Yes, RCA, yes,
Yes.
that's true.
That's it,
That
that's
contract was in the 60s.
Yes. Coming to Federal, who became a tough gong, but it was Mr. Federal, Mr. Coury and everything. He was the first Jamaican artist to have an international contract.
Okay. So he worked in all these facets, and the label. What about the label? Is it still active?
Listen, his songs are being sold around the world if they're in mint condition for mucha bucks. Just having the name Prince Buster label. Trust me. Madness, one of the biggest group in the UK right now. They got the name from my father, hit in 1965. Entitled Madness, I Call It Gladness. They are the first group to perform on top of the Buckingham Palace for the Queen 50th anniversary. No other group has ever done that. Beatles, bar none, Michael Jackson, you name it, okay? They put my father in a category the other day. They did a tribute to him at Hyde Park.
Hyde Park in
It was
London.
over 100, and I wish you could play 120-something thousand people. When they said, bless up Prince Buster, the place went crazy.
Prince Buster died 2 days ago, right? And it was like that joke from Monty Python's. It's like, what did he ever do for us, right? Prince Buster. He gave us our name. He gave us our first hit. give us our album title, One Step Beyond. God bless Prince Buster.
Listen, trust me, Jamaican people don't understand how big my father is. Trust me. There are over 16 to probably 2,000 ska bands in Europe, and not one come out of Jamaica.
How many?
Jamaica.
Say the number again.
Between 16 to 2,000 ska bands in Europe, and I don't see none in Jamaica except for Mr. Sparrow.
And its latest conquest is Mexico, I'm told. It's exploding in Mexico right now.
Resurgency.
And Costa Rica.
Yes.
Jamaica, ska music, that's your root. And no tree cannot live without a root. I'm warning you guys. Get back to the foundation music. We got everything. It's called ska, rocksteady, reggae, and dancehall. Ska is the mother. In 1964, my father went to New York to perform at the World's Fair.
World's Fair.
On that list was my father, Prince Buster, Jimmy Cliff, Eric Montemorris, Byron Lee, and Teddy Chalmers. Tore up New York, 1964. That was the first delegation set out from Jamaica. Ska is your root, Jamaica. Don't mess up and don't propagate, water your root. No tree cannot live without a root. Ska is your root. Remember that.
What was he doing up to his passing? Was he still doing, producing?
Yeah, trust me, we got a whole bunch of music. Because I myself was here with him about, 10 years ago at the studio, Dynamics Tough Gong, with a whole bunch of people. Dwight Pickney, the Brownies. Matter of fact, we grew up with the Dalton Brownies before they became the Brownies.
Yes.
There was our neighbors in Washington Garden.
There's two
Danny,
albums.
Dalton, Cleve, and all them. They were part of my production team also.
Those great men.
Yes, we grew up as a little boy playing.
There's 2 albums pending to come out by my father.
A whole bunch of music on tape.
Two albums to come.
Pending to come. It's already, he was working on them personal. And he got a stroke like 8 years ago. So after that, when he got the stroke, he had already finished the albums. And they were just sitting there.
He was also a boxer.
Yes, pugilist.
What did he achieve as a boxer?
Well, I tell you what, the same achievement he made, that's why first Coxsone saw him. He saw the muscles and the left hook. Because at that time, Coxsone's dance was being taught by
Badman.
Duke Reed. And he needed a bodyguard. And he said, Prince got a very great left hook. Let's rope him in. That's what it was.
That's how he...
That's how it started. That's how it started. He saw my father doing some stuff in Western Kingston, and he was impressed. Hey, we need him.
Yeah.
He got bravado.
So did he win any title?
He fought I think it was the National Arena, and he won the bout.
In the first round.
And then that catapulted him to meet Muhammad Ali. That's how we got the name Ali. So
yes.
it was history
because
in the making.
He was a Muslim, right?
No, he wasn't a Muslim before.
Not before, right.
He was a Gavi.
He was converted through Ali, or
yes.
Ali
well,
converted.
we don't say convert.
Yeah.
Because you're that before the sperm touched the egg. We say reversion. You are that, but you don't know. So there's no convert. Reversion means to return to what your original was. My father started becoming conscious, the Marcus Garvey movement, UNI and everything.
And the Black Power movement.
With Cassius Clay at the time. Met him in England doing a tour. He was fighting Henry Cooper or something like that. Then they look very similar in images, if you don't notice the image. Very, like brothers, okay? So that's total like law of attraction. Then he said, listen, young man, there's a man I want you to meet. That was the great Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the man who taught Malcolm X, taught Minister Louis Farrakhan, and the rest was history.
All right, but you gentlemen are also musicians.
I am musician also, yeah.
And you're very busy doing music. I've seen some of your videos.
Oh, you've seen them?
Yes.
You've seen them, Mr.
I've seen of your videos.
Jamaica, can you believe that?
He has more videos than I do.
Yes, and
but I did shows in Costa Rica. I have much videos as yet, but I'm up and coming. I'm the one who's known as Prince Buster Jr. because
that's your stage name?
Yet somehow I can do
Prince Buster Jr.
Because he's the one who used to mimic me as a child. Stand up on the bed and do Buster for me. And they used to laugh and roll.
Okay.
And I grew up Prince Buster Jr.
Because my father.
He's your senior.
Yes.
He has him down pat.
You see, ska music is the father and the mother of rocksteady and reggae.
You could talk forever.
Yeah, man, cool, man.
This is a fantastic chat.
I love it.
History lessons.
Yes.
From both of you, and I really, really do appreciate it.
Yes.
You know, and again, our condolences to all of you.
Thank you and the Onstage fans and everything and the staff and everything. I must say, you can check me out on my website. It's called www.thesultanofska.com. That's my website.
Also, you
Jamaica.
can check me out.
It's always good to be back home. Love you.
Okay.
Thank you for this interview, and you can check me out on Prince Buster Tony
Anytime,
on
man.
Facebook.
All right, there you have them right here on stage, the sons of the legendary Prince Buster. Stay with us, still to come right here on stage.
Yes, I am a Trump supporter.
Etana, one-on-one, taking the firestorm she created with her comments about Donald Trump head on. And has the 80s feud between Ninja Man and Shabba Ranks
Big dirty stinking Shabba.
been refueled?
Me and Kiba bad, him down bad.
Well, it seems so. Ninja Man is here to tell us. We'll be back.
Well, man up. Sprinters say you like the run of them a Kenya. They are from the start to the business.
Welcome back. Tonight, Etana is facing head-on a firestorm generated by utterances she made in an interview last weekend. In the interview done by Anthony Miller on Entertainment Report, the wrong-address singer threw her support behind Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and cited reasons why Jamaica is just too tough for her to live in. Within minutes after the broadcast, Etana's life turned upside down as fans weighed in and expressed their disappointment with the singer in social media, forcing her to backpedal and apologize. Citing ignorance on her part, Etana has now declared she is undecided as far as the American elections are concerned. And is our very special guest right now, right here on stage. Etana.
Thanks for having me.
So good to have you. So good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you seem to be in very good spirit.
I am. I have to be.
What, if anything, the walk back, the apology, has done for you?
At first, I can't say that I was aware that it was such a big thing, you know.
Okay.
The elections in America here, I just didn't think it was such a deep issue. I spend most of my time writing and traveling, you know. So watching the election is something that I don't do a lot. I saw a clip that when he was talking about the security of America and how wide open it was, and that maybe it shouldn't be so wide open, and that maybe we need to pay attention a lot more to, you know. And I said, okay, well, maybe he'll be the one to get rid of some of this fear that is in America when it comes to people flying planes or going to the mall, because they're shooting at places and bombing places. And I said, well, maybe he'll be the one to take away that fear.
Okay.
Didn't think of the depth of it or the personality, not paying attention, don't know nothing about him like that. And then say, okay, I'm going to vote for him. And I was asked the question, so what do you think of his thoughts on Mexicans?
Yes.
And I said, not only Mexican come in the country and do wrong, people from all races come in the country and do wrong, right? And maybe he will somehow find a way to fix all of this and whatever else that was there. Because I didn't even watch the clip, how it was edited.
You're talking about Anthony Miller.
Anthony Miller, right. I didn't watch the video.
You're not faulting him for anything, are you?
No. I can't. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I clearly know what I'm supposed to do and how to handle an interview. And I did not do that. And I take it all for myself. I take full responsibility.
Okay, but were you a Republican supporter before that?
No.
Okay.
None at all.
So you weren't even political, were you? American political?
I mean, I did think of voting for Obama, and I remember being pregnant at the time when he was going in, you know, big, like heavy. I was like almost ready. I was a week away from giving birth. And so, and I remember when I went there, the lines was like long forever. And I just jumped back in the car and went back because I was due to have babies. So
you didn't know that Donald Trump was seen
as all the things that I know now.
Yeah, among African Americans.
Yeah, I
blacks and brown people in the United States.
Lord, I am aware and I'm very much into the shootings that's going on in America.
Yes.
I'm very much into the fact that the law as it stands right now is not in the best interest of the black man walking in the streets in America, right? Yes. And that has always been my concern. It makes me angry every time I see another one. It makes me want to jump on a plane and fight and go somewhere wherever they're demonstrating and join the demonstration. But yeah, I wasn't even looking, I didn't know nothing about the two of them like that, no.
Many people follow him, Donald Trump, because of his celebrity. He's a big brand, world brand.
Right.
Name recognition and so on, and appears to tell it as it is. And truth teller and all of these things.
Well, tell it as it is part. I like that part.
In the early part of the campaign.
Right.
But if you listen to that statement that he made against the Mexicans, building walls.
I'm not in agreement. I don't think, you know what? Him saying going to build walls, but one, I'm not in agreement with him building any walls, and two, I don't even think that's going to happen, to be honest. Politicians say things all the time that they know isn't even possible, but they're going to say everything they can to win the election. Plain and simple. They know they're not going to accomplish that.
No, I'm not trying to debate you here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see what you knew, because I'm just trying to see if we can make the argument for those who support, who are against Donald Trump getting the presidency, because there's also what he called women. And the history of...
I learned that after. I learned all of that after.
Right, of discrimination against women and abuse. A woman in the debate, as you saw. You watched the debate the other day?
Oh, that was terrible.
Yes?
Terrible.
That Miss Universe young lady?
I heard that and my heart sank down in my belly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that helped you to go into undecided, I suspect?
That wasn't the deciding factor.
What
was is when they asked both of them, because it's such a sensitive topic for me, especially when you talk about the shootings in America.
Yes.
Of black men in the streets, and both of them were asked that question, and Hillary said that she would create some kind of reform that governs the way the police handle black men or minorities in the street, and that she would do retraining and stuff. It was not what I was looking for, because I was hoping that one of the two of them would say something like, I'm going to do the very best that I can to end the shooting in America.
The shooting of black men. Yes.
To end it. Yes. Nobody said that, so I wasn't 100% satisfied. But what threw me
Hillary has been saying that.
Well, I didn't know that. I heard that in the debate.
This is what I suspect, and that's why I'm saying that there are many people out there who are supporting Donald Trump, from the fact that his name ID and the little anecdotal clips in media,
right,
and not listening enough. Because Hillary has been saying exactly that.
Well, I didn't know that.
That she wants to end it.
In the debate, he said, law and order, stop and frisk. I was done right there.
Yes.
Right there, because he mentioned Chicago and that 3,000 people have died since January. Okay, cool. But the race war in America is so high right now that stop and frisk will lead to more black Americans being shot or killed or arrested. Yes. And I remember at the end, Hillary had said that she wanted to get rid of private-owned prisons.
Yes.
Because the stop and frisk, it kind of got together, the stop and frisk. Yeah, stop and frisk. You're carrying an innocent black man for a minor charge, and you keep him there and twist it around, and he's there forever in your private-owned prison, and you make your money, kind of thing. So when she said it, I was like, okay, good. But after I heard his comment of law and order, stop and frisk, I said the law, as it is not in the best interest of the black man walking in the street. Order, of course, we're expected to be orderly while shot.
But it is unconstitutional.
Yes, that too.
It was deemed that because it was implemented in New York, And 90% of who they stopped were black men.
Right.
These are the things that repulse the black community.
Right. I didn't realize the black and white issue that had to do with the whole election. The black and white issue to me was just the black men getting shot in the streets by these police.
You didn't know that it was so polarized.
Right. Not in the election. No, yes. I didn't know it had anything to do with that. Me, I talk straight. But my issue was just the shooting in the streets. I didn't realize that everything was so intertwined and connected. It's after the fact now when I see all of my fans and I say, no, Etana, no, Etana. I say, wait a minute now. Something wrong. Something really, really wrong. So I say, all right, instead of go off on these people, let me go and dig into this because this looks serious.
Okay.
Right? And so I did. I went and I played everything and people played stuff for me too. And when I realized what I said and what I learned, and when I put the two together, I said, oh my gosh. Now I understand how big of a blunder that was. How big or how stupid it looked for me to say something like that without being informed. I get it. No. I say, why am my fans them vex? I'm own it, but now I run from it and back and say, oh, no, that's what I really mean. And I'm going to stick to, no, I could, if I really honestly was informed and I said that as an informed person and I meant it, I would have been like, all right, that's some day, and no, I'm not going to change that. But when I really look at it and after me digging at it and say, no, I can't do that because me represent the people first. And I get it now. So backpedaling not because of, oh, I wanna, whatever the reasons whether my gay and say, because I don't care about all of that negativity. I care about my people. And I've always been about my people. All of my songs, all of everything that I think from day to day, the things that get me the most upset when I think about my husband, my son, my uncles, my brother, right? Who could be in the streets and get shot tomorrow morning just because he's black. Those are the things that make me even cry because I can't do anything about it myself.
All right, Etana, pause for a minute. Let's just take a break. When we come back, more from Etana right here on stage.
How could I no longer live here? My dream is to be in other places. Promises don't feed hungry belly. Set your traps, you kill, get so picnic, then you lie.
Welcome back. Etana is our very special guest right here on stage as she faces head-on firestorm over comments she made about support for Donald Trump. All right, Etana, the Jamaica thing.
Yeah.
We all cause Jamaica. But when you say, like, you know, you're no longer,
oh boy.
You no longer want to live here.
Did I say I no longer?
Clarity. I want clarity now. So clarity up for me. First of all, are you still living in Jamaica? I live in
both places.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So you have not declared that you're no longer living here.
But how could I no longer live here?
Okay.
You know, I mean, it wouldn't make sense. To think about it, think about it from a business side then, right? I'm a Jamaican artist, a reggae artist.
Yes.
You cannot be in a Jamaica. That's not possible. So why would I say I'm not going to live in Jamaica? I said we were discussing the issues in Jamaica. And before he even started to shoot, right? We were talking about a lot of things that were going on, which I choose not to even discuss any further anymore about. But we were talking about things that were going on in Jamaica before
things
he started.
Things that concern you, social issues.
Right, that before he started to shoot. And we were talking about family members who get paid like $5,000 and stuff like that. And so when the camera went on now, I said, you know, maybe I wouldn't live in Jamaica for the rest of my life. I never say I want to live in America either, because that's not even, my dream is to be in other places, which I don't feel like I want to discuss now. Okay. But anyway, I never mentioned being anywhere. I just said the reason why I wouldn't live the rest of my life in Jamaica is because of these issues. And I think that we as Jamaicans need to get up and fight for what we want for our country. We want for our country.
Including you. So you are speaking as an American.
No, but I heard that it was stated that the reason why I no longer live here is because, and then the issues were listed. And it kind of made me feel a way still, like it do something to me when I heard that.
You told me this in 2007. Here we go.
Right. Well, I grew up for the first half of my life, I would say, in Augustown. Then we moved to Harborview, and then I moved to Miami when I was like 9 or so.
9 years.
Yeah.
Good.
I did middle school and high school and 1 year of college.
No doubt this has impacted tremendously on who you have become. Your life
so.
in Florida. How much did you conform?
to what?
To the American system.
Yeah, I mean, I was into everything, like every youth, every child. I was into everything you can think of, you know? Yeah. But I don't think America life, I could say I got into it for a while because I went all the way up into being in the group with the weave and the short skirt and then, you know, the yada yada, the revealing stuff and...
Yes.
Yeah, so
then
I mean...
came Rastafari.
No, I wouldn't say then came Rastafari, no, but I would say Rastafari was in me all along. So after getting into listening to the root stuff, like go back to listening to Bob Marley instead of all the rap and the R&B stuff I used to listen to, and Sizzla Kalonji, and me hear them say a thing where it still live with me even today, you know?
Yes.
You don't have to go to die and go to heaven and know by the name to know God, you know? Man of right is God and man of wrong is the devil, you know? And I say, you know, that's true.
Yes.
Initially, I did not come to Jamaica to do music. I came to Jamaica to open up an internet cafe, okay? Because I was already in a group of 4 girls in Miami. And I came out to Jamaica because I wasn't happy in the group to just start, you know, my own business.
Kind of like putting music behind you.
Yeah. And a friend of theirs brought me over there and him say, yeah, so the girl here, I'm tell us I can't sing. I was like, oh Lord, here we go again, you know? And I did like a couple of songs for them and them said them need a backup singer for Richie Spice for one show in LA. And I did that show.
Yes.
And when I got back to Jamaica, they gave me another ticket to go somewhere else and it just kept repeating and I just never complained because I love music. And then I started to realize that they accepted me for the way I am with my skirt. At that time I had braids in. And when I took the braids out, I didn't have enough time to braid my hair again, so I just left my afro out. And I'm saying, yo, I say if I keep it here. And I was like, I don't like my ear, so. Because in the group, when I went to the group, them I tell me, say, no, you can't do that. And you have to braid your hair or do something because you can't stand out. And we don't like your hair like that.
This was an American group?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I realized that, you know, I could be myself. And I say, you know what? I think I'll be okay.
Well now.
Yeah.
Are you still that Etana?
Okay. There's a line, right, that was asked. Do you think, are you afraid of what people are going to say about your views on that politician, right? And I said, no, my views has nothing to do with my music. My views on the politician has nothing to do with my music. These people, maybe it was portrayed that way, but it was flipped to mean that my personal views has nothing to do with my music. I don't see how somebody could start off and continue and have 4 albums, right? Tour the world, representing reggae music, myself and Jamaica the way I have, and not mean what I live. My life isn't easy. My life is rough. Music is rough enough. Money don't come every day. You're not the most popular or the biggest artist at every moment. It's rough. So you really have to love it. You have to be it to actually last in it, right? So there is no way that somebody can look, and because them don't know, can look and say, oh, so she never, so your personal views have nothing to do with your music. So what we are listening then? It's not you. What you say? It's just for show. How could it be for show? I can't live. I can't write something that I don't live. I can't even laugh if it's not for real, you know? If you see me and my face screw up, I don't feel like there's nothing to laugh about. I'm as real as I was then. No.
Will you continue to speak out on political issues, social issues? Because I hope this doesn't take you away, you know, because your voice is important, your views are important. Don't let this little firestorm stop you from speaking for justice.
Well, my music has always been for the people, right? More to inspire and to uplift the people. I always felt from the beginning that if the music, which has so much power, has no message for the people, then there's no point in doing it. Whether it's a lot of money or a little money, the point is the message has to be in the music, and that's from day one with me, and I never changed that all along. And I'm not going to change that now. But to speak about politics, to have a conversation, or to say I'm speaking up for the poor to have a conversation, that's not going to happen. Not again.
All right, if that's the case, I have one last question for you about politics. The debate, you watched it, who won, in your view? Most people think it's Hillary.
No, she did. Hillary kicked his butt.
Okay.
She kicked his butt. She was more poised. She had the look, the presidential look. You know, in our whole conversation and everything she said. And she was woman enough to say, look, I made a mistake with my emails. I should not have used my personal email. I made a mistake.
Talk music now. What's going on with your career music?
Talking about the new album, called Eclipse. Talking about the new videos that I was doing. Yeah, and talking about a fun song that I released, called, that was saying, some gal feel, you know, and it's different from anything that I would say, but a lot of women feel that way. Like somebody's always trying to take your man or take who is yours, or all would talk like that. So it was just like a fun song, throwaway song, you know, and talking about, you know, other songs that I did, like, the video for Love Song, Even Though You Broke My Heart. That's from the last album, I Rise. Whole heap of things. It's a lot, a lot.
So the music career is going well.
Really well.
And an album.
The new album.
The new album.
To come.
To come, and that will be coming when?
We're looking into February, but early next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this song, there's a video.
Yes. How long?
How long? Video. And it's here now. No more waiting. We're going to drop it right now. Let's go.
How long will the people suffer? How long? How long will the people struggle? How long? How long will the people have to fight? How long? While the leaders carry on.
Etana, so where next can we see you doing what you do best?
Let me see. Fort Myers, Florida, Africa. We're going into Africa again, and back to the US and back in Europe again, and London. So. Not London alone, because as Jamaican, I guess we say London for the whole of England, but throughout England, because it's more than one shows.
Okay. And the family?
We're doing well. I have a new 3-month-old. I know a lot of people did not know about that. Because
I didn't know.
I worked all the way through my pregnancy, all the way up until I was 8 months. And I wore like really big.
Oh yes, you fooled us because we knew about the first one.
So enough people have said, "Oh yeah, you look like you're gaining weight, Etana," and they would always say that. But all along, there was a bun in the oven growing, and so she's 3 months, and the first daughter that you knew about, she's 3 years old now.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Strong one. All right, there you have her right here on stage, Etana, our very special guest in this segment. Stay with us, still to come.
Now drop out like no punk, me still like a Charlie Boom.
Is Ninja Man in a war? We'll be back.
Rooted like a tree stump. Nah, drop out like no punk, miss me like a charling monk.
Welcome back. Is there a war brewing between Ninja Man and Shabba Ranks? Ninja Man is alleging that Shabba Ranks has been going around bad-mouthing him.
And them guys and them men, they figure more or less so them can hold with down.
On several platforms. So much so that he was jolted to send out a response in social media.
Him the panty, the kind that have a bad man. This man front east, that man the front west, that man the front. No, can't run away. I'm mirror on this.
And is now on our set to talk about it. That means that if this is true, this would be the renewal of a long-standing rivalry and feud. You could even say a feud between Ninja Man. It goes back to the 1980s. Ninja Man and Shabba Ranks. Ninja, blessed love, sir.
Yes.
Is it true that there is a war brewing between you and the Grammy Kid?
No war can't ever between me and Shabba. Shabba don't bad like me in a war.
Okay.
Yeah? But it's just that I don't want you playing a hypocrite role neither, Winford.
Mm-hmm.
It's you interview him after I finish the show with Capleton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And him talk on your program say, him and me go a Papi and go meet Capleton, and Capleton they kill with lyrics. And me thief Capleton lyrics up there. Yeah? And him never touch none.
That interview was done in New York.
Yes.
Years ago.
I passed by that interview, I don't say nothing about it.
Yes. So
Shabba Rankin been going every time he do an interview. He always have the last interview him do it with Mavado the other day.
All right, stick up in. Let's go to the interview right now before we even go any further. Let's show the viewer what he's talking about. Here we go.
Waiting for the send me and Ninja Man leave down in the city and go up in a Papi, up in a tavern there, up in a bush there. We see this youth here. I mean, I tell us that this youth here start wheel off a portion of dynamite. And it's a good thing so we hold solid grounds. Or else we would have killed we up there, we couldn't come back down at town. But Ninja Man goes and eat off a portion of the man things them. No disrespect or no form of animosity against him and thing, but when me as a youth from the back there, I try to live up a deal with progress in the music. Them youth are kind of blinded by Babylon system and rise up against me for try to demolish my progress. And me and him used to break the bread together, asking about it. And him first introduced me to Kilimanjaro. And him make me not be gunman in the music business. Ask him anytime you see him, as bad as him is.
So there you have it, the interview. So, and that was from, as you saw there. When?
I don't pay that interview though, man, because I just stick back and just say, make him go and talk. But me get to realize now, say him do another interview now. And another interview him do after him perform with Mavado. Him not really, I call me name, but him show some word and I talk about him come meet some bad-minded boy in the business and corrupted boy in the business and boy we give you coke in the business and one bag of something. And him for run east, Mavado run west, and the next artist run north, and then the little part we left of him cartel and way.
And you for the ace and your own ace.
I would have west.
Killer for the west and him own west. Me for the north and me own north.
That's true, man.
Whether Vice Cartel or Beanie Man or any one of them can take the other course.
You didn't give you none of it?
Who them brother you have to contact who and which part for run where? No boy no run no music boy. No Ninja Man, no Bounty Killer, no Capleton, no Beanie Man, no Shabba Rankin. Music is love, and love conquers all. We there have to play our own part. No boy no own no way. No man no own no way. You could have king, you could have be emperor, you could have be Dan Gargan, me no care who you. Music run the whole of our life. You understand me? No man no take no stand. Shabba him talk like say, him buck bad-minded people in our business. Shabba must remember say, I'm me. Yeah? And me go take him out at Towail. Yeah?
But he admitted that
you... And me produce it.
But
listen,
in that same interview, he said...
You want to show you something?
When you stop him out of badness.
The badness one. Him never had a bad nothing. Him never suffer. Bad what?
Well, whatever.
Kiba ranking a bad man. So, him and him not bad. Me and Kiba bad. Him don't bad. Him was a youth where that suffer.
Let me ask you. So you've been carrying feelings about that interview from back then, Ninja?
That's when a man deserve something. You have to give him. Shabba them fi stop going like so them could have reached nowhere without Ninja Man. I mean go rob my money and go produce Shabba song. You think me I hear that? Yeah? I mean, go get my money, produce Shabba song, and produce my song, and produce Junior Cat song. I mean, take Shabba ranking out of Towel, carry him around Kilimanjaro, me carry him for African Star Sound. Him saying, go meet Capitan. When me and Capitan was like brother, from the business start, if you ever notice, you never hear Capitan and Ninja Man no why, you never hear that on the radio, on the TV yet, you know. You ever hear Ninja Man and Capitan like two brothers, two in everything. If Capitan has keep a show, Ninja Man dead. You not have to put Ninja Man name on the posters. If Ninja Man keep a show, Capitan is there. That is the reason because we have a great relationship from youth days. Me and Capitan was like Charlie Chaplin and Josie Whale from African Star Sound.
But I thought your Shabba were good now.
Listen. The man attack something when me get fed up by it, so me want to put a stoppage to it. Because I want him to know, say, yo, people rate you, nobody no business about you, no Shabba. Come in and envy with you, you don't have nothing when me want. My life comfortable, your life comfortable. Me not beg you no. Now more you do, Lego that idiot fuse away attack. Every DJ me and them clash. Seeing? In the history of dancehall, we are one brother now, back in the business. Shabba is the only one who still carry these negative feelings. And I go on like say me do him something. Shabba, if you remember, say, you know, me kill every DJ on stage, but me never kill Shabba. Me kill Shabba pants alone. Yeah? Shabba pants alone. Shabba tell you, say, me take bribe from people to kill him and for write off in car when me see him career and get him glory. Tell me, go watch back the show as thing. When me come out, I didn't call Shabba name. Shabba is the first man to come out and say, Ninja Bow. Yeah? All right, if you say you respect me and me do, a bag of things to make you reach where you want to reach. And if you get signed with CBS and you have that love for me and that respect for me, are you in charge of your life? When them say clash Ninja Man, say me nah clash Ninja Man. Why Bounty Killer say nah clash Ninja Man? Why Beanie Man nah clash Ninja Man? Me never do nothing for Bounty Killer more than Bounty Killer just respect me and idolize me. And say I'm a pooper that. Nobody can get me to clash him. You understand me? Beanie Man grew up around me. You cannot get Ninja Man clash, Beanie Man clash Ninja Man. So why me, when me and you grew up, and me take you out of the dust and bring you into the light? When me have my glory, me carry you with me in my glory. You still like your grievance?
Tonight, Shabba is in a very dangerous spot. Because imagine, I have to teach my one student and kill it in front of the people.
Me no come on TV if you look no friend from Shabba. Me no want nothing from Shabba. Shabba no richer than me. Because I might be in a wealth, me not love. Me have the biggest thing in Jamaica. No DJ no get them get in Jamaica.
So you call
the love of the
what
people.
exactly is your message?
The man for stop going like say me I do him things and me and him have something. And stop go around and try to paint a bad picture upon Ninja Man. Because yeah, me no call your name in no bad interview. From me your clash done, you can never say you see me ever go up on an interview and talk nothing bad boy. You. Stop call up my name and your bad things them. Because if you call up my name and your bad things them, you have to go meet me again in our stage show and me I go write off everything Winford. Because me I'll tell you something. None of them not bad like Ninja. None of them not wicked like me. No way them go with them shake it, take a finger. Them can't point none of up on me. Them a young body and no storm. So when me choke on, tell a fool prolong. Some liquor fast the way you take program. Can't do me no harm when they kill me don't wrong. You they never see me for so long. Then take me to the towel and then things say me gone. Me not retire, me no all gone. If you think me slow down, liquor fool you so wrong. Well, me analyze the warrants, say, them no want me in there. Cause if me ever in the crocodile and fish that swim there, all the mascot thing there. When me rise the thing there, and when me boss it in there, tell me say the head no spin way. The liquor jada fast, heavy locks me trim way. Then say then I no heart, that me no love no in there. I am the poison dart, go tell the funky king there. And when the warrior start, just take the ring me in the cars. None of them not bad like Ninja. Remember that.
Does this have anything to do with the upcoming Sting?
Well, right now, I'm not a business bonus thing, you know. Yeah?
You sure, Ninja?
Listen.
You know business with Sting?
Them in a business bonus thing. Can't nobody know if you war me a Sting. Anybody come out, me have one thing to tell them. You're never born for bad, so why you're bad for them? I will watch it, you say you're bad, not really matter them because you only talk the talk just like the rapper them. And when not time for walk, the walk your body lock the oxygen fool. Badness and no gaming and no referee. No carry time out, so no ball for free. The dead no come back.
Ninja, you're something else. Let me give it to you guys. People believe me, I knew nothing about this. All I know is that Ninja is ranting in social media about Shabba ranks, okay? So I had nothing to do with this. And whatever it is. But we'll see. It is unfolding. Because I know some people are going to say it's fixed because things have come up.
No, you want no. With the disrespect of me face that thing, I don't think I work back thing for the rest of my life. And as I tell you from day one, no money, no bigger man. Man and man. I love Mr. Leng, I respect Mr. Leng, respect everybody, respect Supreme Promotion. But you see me, I do too much work for you to disrespect me.
The war between Mavado and Popcorn, your views on it?
Well, I'll give you. The war there, I'm glad it cool off.
Okay.
Because looking back on the war with Mavado and Cartel, and see the same type of energy I come, Mavado going to have to claim back in space at town because in the first war, make Cartel come even take over in a cassava piece and right front of him place a Cartel run that. So you have a big yard of a Cartel and cassava piece of a Mavado. You understand it? And it becomes a thing where them have not only lyrical rivalry, they have physical rivalry. You understand me? So you want me now. The government see how far that is going on. And the government break it down and Mavado cut film way and Cartel end up get defeated by the system. All right, that thing here come up back now and the type of lyrics and the way them direct them lyrics, it go towards like it's a violent thing go on. All right, if it's gonna get violent, Mavado not going to sit down and lose in people them again. Whatever it takes for him own back cassava piece, common sense, Red Hills Road, Aki Walk, Grand Spend, him going to do it. Now if we go to that extent and it become physical again, I have one thing to tell both artists. There's more cell, they are prison for more artists. So if it go there so, they will go down one wrong road because the government there preparing and waiting for any one of the artists them slip in this war. Them going to slide.
You saw the Ellie Trunk interview that we played last week. Still up on our YouTube page right now. Everybody can go and watch it. In which Ellie Trunk, the son of who claimed to be Elephant Man's son, is now an artist who received a note, a voice note, a very disturbing sounding voice that is purported to be that of Elephant Man, who he's claiming is his father. And he came on last week to say he wants nothing from Ellie. He's an artist. Was a good student in school, 5 CXCs, wanted to be a truck driver, but is a very good artist, he says. He says he's mastered the craft of DJing and music and is ready to bust out big time in music. Did you see the interview?
Well, I didn't see the interview, but I hear the voice note. And
is it Ellie, in your view?
Listen to me, don't mix me up.
Okay. So anyway, so give me your views on the whole situation.
I hear the voice note, and I hear a song. What do you do? This is a father and son thing. And this is where Ellie need to do as a father. Is to call him son and sit with him and reason with him. He even apologize to him because if it's Ellie send that voice note, you're supposed to call your son and not deal with him, so. And your son not supposed to deal with you, so at no time at all. You understand, so? As a family, and a father, him supposed to call him son, and to when me hear upon the thing, the youth is very talented. So if me last 20 years of my son, and him go through school with him mother alone, and him gain amount of CXC and whatsoever, and me switch by him talented, right now, you know, me a draw him beside me, you know. And even me and him in this dispute where we have to go through all of these things. This, me have to call him and say, well,
it's not too late. It's not too late.
It's not too late for me to apologize and say, right now, what we are do, we both make mama look like idiot and we make grandma look like idiot. You understand me? So you want me now. We want to break up that thing here. You're my son and you're talented. Let's take it to the street. to the way the lyrics them when me hear that youth here drop. If him and Ellie start par, a problem with father and son out the road. Because him lyrics them effective. And me can tell you this. Me listen to the war between Mavado and Popcorn. Yeah? And then the lyrics were Elephant Man, son a drop on Elephant Man. None of Mavado and Popcorn lyrics no bad like that.
Really? Wow.
So you say if him a war one DJ, a problem with him and them out here. He's a bad DJ. He come like every 3 word and say, it's a time bomb licking your side. Yeah, man.
That hard.
Yeah, man. With the song when me hear with him, it's a very effective and a powerful song. And me just advise him, say, yeah, well, Elia your father, no matter what. No matter nobody hear you talk to your father. So, because the Bible say, in times you go have father against son and son against father. The Bible not fulfill pound, you know. If you love God and live the right way, you just know, say, yeah, my father make some mistake and me make one mistake too. So you better we just come together and all forgotten and unite again and build back a thing because the 2 are 2 stars.
Can't let you go without a comment on the Etana situation.
Etana.
Okay, so she is, as you saw, as we had in the previous segment. You haven't seen it?
Well, I look on the interview what she do, and I read her apology. And sometimes some things that me wonder what Etana was thinking, because me is a very great friend of Etana, and she know that. Me is like Etana's second father told me and I live. And when me hear she says she supported Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a man who tells him how build a wall around America. And end time him win all immigrants. Immigrants not mean you have US visa or you have US citizenship. You are going to stay. From you know white, milk, white, come on.
So it's bigotry, nationalism, otherizing of the rest of the brown people, everybody except Caucasians.
Yes, and this is where Etana must know. And the feds know this. If Donald Trump win the election, I advise everybody who want to live long, cut. Because this man is out to start a racial war. And I want both sides of them know, say, this is not the war that back in the 30s and when them used to black against white. Donald Trump must realize that 90 or 60% of these white people have relationship with black people, with Chinese people, with Syrian people, with all type of different nations. Then you think, say now, if me even a white man, and me get a black girl pregnant or a Chinese girl or a Syrian girl pregnant, you are going to tell me, say, my wife and him pick now to go back for them native country and me are going to stay here alone? A war that. So it's not going to be a war where it's like white against black.
Many think that he's just talking.
Talking.
And when he wins, when he gets the
talking.
White House,
Let me tell you something.
Do these things because there's a Congress.
Me tell you this.
The Congress will have to approve most of these things anyway.
Let me tell you this.
So I don't know.
Did you notice that this man's speech trigger off a lot of things in America? That white police start attack black people and black people start attack the white police. You notice that since this man start this racial talk and all these things, it start trigger off in racial discrimination. Eh?
Do you feeling that the racists are emboldened? They are now more active, more out.
All right, the people that were on Donald Trump's side, them just want to see him win. And then going to show their true colors.
Okay, so it would be like an endorsement of racism.
Yeah.
Because he's supported by all the racist...
The Ku Klux Klans and all those people.
Movements
yes.
on the right.
Blessed.
We're out of time, sir. Give me the right answer.
We're out of time, but we have scale here.
Who is certainly have that. Yes, we have scallion. We should have increased the farming of scallion. Oh, there you have it on our stage. Ninja Man for another time. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. So join us again next week for more On Stage. Thanks for watching our video. If you're not yet a subscriber, click now and be on stage. Always.